Welcome back to another video. In today's episode, we are reacting to Hulk versus Godzilla by Death Battle. So be sure to show Death Battle some love. And if you're enjoying this beautiful content of mine and my wonderful face, okay, subscribe. Yep, my bad. Single call to action. Oh, like the video. All right, I'm done. I promise. Okay, anyways, let's get started. That's loud as.
The Hulk versus Godzilla.
We got the Hulk
Marvel's Green Goliath
versus Godzilla
against the king of the monsters.
Who y'all think wins this, bro?
Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
So, here's my thoughts. To my knowledge, my boy Godzilla, infinite regeneration. So,
what is
I think his
the
healing
Hulk?
factor
Is he man? Is he
might
monster?
get Hulk.
Or is he both?
He's
But
a
if I remember
mean
correctly,
green
too,
smashing machine,
I feel like the
angry
Hulk
son of the Gamma Bomb.
A weapon
also
designed
got
by the
infinite
greatest
regeneration.
gamma
I don't think
scientist
Hulk
of all,
just dies,
Dr.
bro.
Robert Bruce Banner.
But just before it went off, Bruce had to be a hero and save some dumb schmuck who was hanging around the test site.
Could you imagine?
Damn
What
it,
would you
Rick.
do if you had
That
Hulk
day,
powers?
Bruce Banner
I'm doing
died.
one of these.
And became
Oh,
the incredible
you know, I'm
Hulk,
making it clap, bro.
a pissed off giant who must be
Pause.
really glad Bruce wears
not
the
making it
purple
clap.
stretch fit.
Standing 8 feet tall and
Disregard.
stronger than 10 million men, the Hulk emerges when
Damn.
Banner's anger flares.
10
Don't
million
make him
men?
angry. You won't like him when he's angry.
But it's even more complex than that. Banner suffers from dissociative identity disorder, with many different Hulks embodying alternate personalities.
Like Joe Fixit, the original Grey Hulk. He's a cunning gangster and the only Hulk who's got that drip.
The Devil Hulk is
The
a
Devil
violent,
Hulk.
overprotective personality that Banner unintentionally manifested
He's
as a
scary.
result of his father's abuse.
Holy shit! Somebody actually
Damn, he
drew
beat the
this?
crap out
But
that
the
baby,
Hulk
bro. Could you
everyone
imagine?
knows, the big guy is
I would
known
never.
as Savage Hulk. It seems he also developed from parental
Damn,
abuse,
Bruce
hence
is-
his childlike personality.
Bruce Banner, 128 pounds, and he's 5'10". That's a malnourished dude, bro. Like them little African kids.
Though
can
I'd
say
argue
that.
he's more clever than you'd expect.
The angrier he is, the stronger he
5'10",
gets.
128
with
pounds.
No
That's crazy,
limit.
bro.
Except for one, Bruce Banner. See, Banner's
Frail.
relationship with the Hulk is complicated.
Oh, they hate each other.
Mostly. Occasionally, they can come to an understanding. The altar best representing this would be the Professor
Why you look
Hulk,
like a hunk there,
balanced
bro?
blend of
Balanced
Banner's
like a
brain
Wow
and
Wow
the
type,
Hulk's
you know?
brawn.
The buffest nerd
Yeah, we
you'll
did
ever
see,
meet. But
Professor
what
Hulk
about
or Smart
when Bruce
Hulk
takes a
in,
step
the
back?
MCU.
If he isn't trying to restrain the Hulk, what do you get?
The Green Scar.
The
World Breaker. Yeah.
Without Bruce's temperament, the Hulk's power and fury surges,
at that, rapid regeneration,
mixing Savage's
reactive
rising
adaptation.
strength with the personality and cunning of a
Super
warlord.
speed.
The Green Scar is no
Super
mere
strength.
superhero. He's a king and a conqueror.
Hulk is strong enough to lift
I'm just
150
thinking Hulk
billion
smashing,
tons of
bro.
rock, jump from New Mexico to Florida in a single bound, and shake all the dimensions connected by the
You know what I'm
crossroads
saying?
at once. He was pinned down by the spear of Proxima Midnight, which holds the weight of a star, and was fine. And when we say world breaker, we mean it. While sparring with Red She-Hulk, the two of them shattered a whole planet.
At one point, he was bound
Look at
in
them
chains
chains.
forged from the essence of the first firmament, the
Oh, snap.
manifestation of the first universe, which could bind eternity itself. Not even Galactus
is
was capable of
insane.
saving eternity alone, and the Hulk just broke
He
it
broke
by
the
himself.
chains.
Maybe Thor should rethink calling himself the strongest Avenger.
Absolutely.
Especially since the Avengers first assembled because none of them could take down Hulk on their own.
Speaking of Thor, the Hulk
I
consistently
love how
battles
overpowered
on par with
Hulk
him,
is.
even when he held
Stop
the
fighting
Odin
him. He'll
Force,
go back.
with which he could command his hammer through infinite distances and match the power of Null, who killed countless Celestials.
The God Slayer,
even
bro.
without it, Mjolnir can cross the universe in seconds.
Hulk tore a universe apart with just a clap. Good
That
luck
is
with
insane.
that hammer, man. But the Green
bad we
guy's
don't
got
get that
way
Hulk
more
in the
going
MCU,
on
bro.
than
We get
just brute strength.
weird
As the Hulk's power
Natasha
stems from
Romanoff
gamma, he can
relationship
utilize and
Hulk.
absorb it and other radiation in various ways.
Yeah, like regenerating
We get
from
Hulk
fatal
getting beat up by
wounds. Even
Thanos,
getting ripped
then
apart
not
by
wanting to come back
Wolverine
out.
barely slows him down.
And the angrier he gets, the more regenerating cells his body produces.
We get
It
Hulk
gets
where he
weirder.
snaps
Did you
with
know
the
that
power
if
of the
he
Infinity
absorbs
Stones and he's in a
enough
freaking
gamma, he can
cast.
shoot lasers from his eyes.
That pissed
and
me off,
read
bro.
people's minds.
But it's MCU,
also,
whatever.
he can see ghosts.
I'm a hater.
And give him a good old-fashioned Hulk smash.
Hulk can break through the boundaries of comic book
fourth
borders
wall.
themselves
Good old
into
fourth
the
wall
empty
breaking.
void between panels, a gutter space beyond time and concept.
What, like how She-Hulk can for some reason break the fourth
Damn,
wall
She-Hulk
and talk
kinda
to the
bad,
reader?
though.
Oh,
You know?
wait, that makes sense now. It's all
Big old
gamma.
strong
Exactly.
green woman.
In real life, gamma rays are electromagnetic radiation similar to X-rays.
But in Marvel Comics, gamma comes from hell.
On Earth 616, gamma radiation is an electromagnetic frequency that can manifest as either a wave, a particle,
Okay.
or something else.
Something
that
else.
nobody really understands.
Hellbound?
Except for Bruce.
That's right. Dr. Banner is a certified
sniff it,
genius
too.
with 7 PhDs.
You know?
According to Norman Osborn, he's the fourth smartest
Did you
person
see
on the
Norman
planet.
Osborn with
And
the
that's
waves?
comparing him to big
He had
brains
them
like
things
Reed,
was
Doom,
swimming.
and Tony.
Banner built the Her Collider Synchrotron,
shout outs to,
a machine
Marvel
that can
Rivals. I
scan
love
the
that game,
entire
though.
multiverse with the speed
Y'all
of
wanna
a
see me
hypermod.
platinum it?
He created the
Go watch
Gamma
that video in the
Core, which
corner.
could rupture
After
space-time
this, of
between
course.
universes. He built an interstellar radio on a deserted planet without any pre-established technology. He wired up Hulk like a starship, piloting him from the mindscape within. He
That's
even
actually
built an
kind of
ultimate
freaking
nullifier.
tight. That
In
is
fact,
cool.
The original intent of his gamma bomb was to be non-lethal, only targeting inorganic material.
But Thunderbolt Ross wanted something with a bit more boom. They can't blame him.
Fearing its ramifications, Banner developed the gamma bomb on his own, keeping its design secret. In the process, he tapped into an unknown form of gamma energy that breaks down reality
Thus
and
creating the
mutates
Hulk.
it beyond actuality. On that fateful day, he opened the Green Door.
The
You know how we
green
said the
door.
bomb killed Bruce? That wasn't some flowery metaphor or whatever. He died and came back as Hulk.
Came back from
Did
the
you see the
below
way my
place,
man's is in
the
there?
hell
Just, yeah.
beneath
I got
hell,
stuff in my teeth.
the
I just had
lowest
dinner, bro.
possible dimension of reality.
It's
Don't
trippy,
judge me,
but
bro.
whenever
Don't judge
Hulk
me.
dies, he goes there. Then
And so
a
he
green
goes to
door
hell.
opens and he goes
And then
back
he
to where he
opens the
was
door.
before. Easy as
And
that.
boom,
It
he's
doesn't
back.
matter if he's been atomized, sliced up into
Okay,
jars,
time out.
or
Oh, I remember
digested
that.
by
I remember that. But
werewolves.
time out.
If he goes through the door, he's back.
Can't
ready
Godzilla
to rumble.
stay
The
alive
green
forever,
door did
too?
get locked into a red door, but he's easily broken through it multiple times.
we get a draw?
Not a problem.
It turns out that third
I'm
form
kinda
of
thinking
gamma,
Hulk might win this now.
anomaly from the bedrock of hell, spawns from none other than the one below all. The
Oh, like the
dark
one
side
above
of
all.
The one above.
Yeah,
That's
y'all know.
right. God has a Hulk, and it wants Bruce to bring about the end of all things. But Hulk just said, nah.
So, what is the Hulk? An uncontrollable monster?
Yes.
A prison for a tortured soul?
Yes.
A super weapon for Armageddon?
Don't overthink it, Wiz.
All of the
Hulk
above.
is Hulk, and Hulk's the strongest one there is.
That's right. Oh, smash! Ah! Okay, my bad. Sorry. Godzilla is the son of the atomic bomb. He is a nightmare created out of the darkness of the human soul. He is the sacred beast of the apocalypse.
The year was
So,
1946. The
Gamma
press
versus
gathered at Bikini
nuclear?
Atoll to witness the power of the nuclear bomb.
Who wins?
But many leagues beneath their feet, something
Big old
ancient
lizard, bro.
stirred.
Godzilla,
Did y'all know
the king of the
old school
monsters.
Godzilla's a
He
dude in a
was pretty
suit?
pissed off over the worst wake up
dude in a
ever,
suit.
so he swam to Japan
And he
for
be
one
flying,
hell
bro.
of a crash out.
Japan was still recovering from the war, so seeing this mutilated radioactive monster towering high like a mushroom
Gaiaca,
cloud wasn't just
Gaiaca.
frightening,
Sorry,
it
bro.
seemed
Sorry, bro.
prophetic.
I
The
literally
bomb
just watched
was
Rush
just
Hour the
the
other day.
beginning. Man had sparked the end of times.
Complete with googly eyes and the most epic roar ever.
Bro, for reals. For reals.
Over the years, there have been many iterations of the beast.
Between movies, TV, comics, and cartoons,
He was in
there's
Marvel
at least
comics as
27
well,
different
guys, if y'all did not
Godzillas
know that.
stomping around, not including Manila, the Scrappy Doo of kaiju.
Hey.
Sorry, that's insulting to Scrappy Doo.
Despite the variety,
Manila.
Godzilla is somewhat consistent, so we'll examine his
Look at his
history.
evolutions, bro. He's got Burning, Critical Mass, Evolved, Nightmare Option, Rage. You got Shin Godzilla. We got Ultima, Santa Claus. Interesting. President of the USA and Looney Tunes.
Focusing
Crazy.
on the larger releases.
2014
In most
Godzilla,
iterations,
fire.
Godzilla is a rare theropod that went dormant for millions of years before nuclear bombs mutated it into a gargantuan radioactive monster.
Standing 165 feet tall,
He
at
is
minimum,
thick.
Goji smashes through
Got a fat
skyscrapers
butt,
with
bro.
ease.
You ever
He's
see them-
so
them
casual
legs on
about
Godzilla?
bullets
Look at
and
Shin.
rockets, they
That's
might as
my
well
favorite
be
Godzilla
gnats.
right there.
And the bombs did so much more than just pump up his size. He's got atomic breath.
A concentrated beam
Hot
or spray
breath.
of radioactive heat.
hot.
With an estimated range of 1,100
Hot
miles, it can exceed 500,000 degrees Celsius, almost
Super
90 times
hot.
hotter than the surface of the sun.
But depending on how much radiation he's absorbed, or life energy from a giant pterodactyl, he can do way more with it.
His red spiral ray is a supercharged version that
That one's
doubles
sick.
in heat and power, and spins.
Or he can blast it out of his back and
Dude,
fly.
that was fire
he
too.
could always do that, I guess. Look at him go.
With enough energy built up, Godzilla can blast a nuclear pulse out of his whole body, creating a massive wave of atomic destruction.
I don't care what
His
nobody say.
breathing laser can even
Godzilla
break
is
through
freaking hard, bro.
dimensions.
I mean,
Like when he
look,
found
I
himself
got
face to
this
face with
ultra
a
rare
giant
Godzilla
mech
game. It's not
piloted
ultra rare. I mean, it is rare, but I just paid a bunch of money for it.
There's
Fire, bro.
also a
It's
number
fun,
of era
okay?
exclusive powers. Shin Godzilla can
I
fire
might
rays
post
from
those
his
videos.
tail.
And
Might not.
Hanna-Barbera Godzilla can fire rays from his eyes. Pew, pew.
Effectively a living nuclear reactor, Shin possesses a natural phased array radar that can detect and attack threats automatically. And Godzilla Earth, who grew over 1,000
massive.
feet tall across 2,000 years, could make a barrier only penetrable by kaiju that can bypass physics.
And don't forget, Big G can ball with the best of them.
Charles
After
Barkley.
Charles Barkley
Yo,
got
he-
him his own
he
pair
be
of
dunking,
Nikes,
bro.
Godzilla got
Look
busy.
at him.
You know, it's kind of hard to emphasize just how impressively terrifying Godzilla can be when you're bringing up this sort of thing.
Oh yeah? Why don't you find a better spokesperson for Dr.
Gaiga,
Pepper?
Gaiga.
Fine. Let's talk about when his presence boiled the entire Arctic Ocean, or how he picked up and threw
Biolante.
Biolante, which weighed 200,000 tons, or when he no-sold not one, not two, but 3 meteors.
Including the Permian period extinction event that happened about 200 million years ago.
Then he went to hell, fought some fucked up versions of
That's
God
crazy,
and Satan,
bro.
and atomic breath at Space Godzilla,
Space
so
Godzilla.
hard that he blew up the whole planet. That's scary enough for you? God, I want a Dr. Pepper.
With such awesome might, he's battled the most dangerous of foes, like
King
King
Ghidorah.
Ghidorah and Gigan. In Godzilla
Yup.
vs. Megalon, Gigan flew from the M Hunter Nebula to Earth in 24 seconds.
That's
And
crazy.
that nebula is 30,000 light years away.
But sadly,
Got there in 20
OG
seconds?
Goji
Oh, let me
got
get what
done
that
in by
man's
the
drinking,
cruelest
eating.
weapon ever.
The
Okay.
Oxygen Destroyer. Developed in secret by Dr. Serizawa, this weapon could suffocate and liquefy molecules. The ramifications of such a weapon
why
were
she
so
scream like that?
detrimental,
She said, "No,
Serizawa
not
took the
Godzilla."
secrets of its design to his early grave.
He got lucky. It doesn't matter what you
This
throw
is a
at
good
Godzilla.
movie right here, bro.
He never really dies.
I enjoyed
you can
that
blow
one.
off his head, explode him from the inside, or crush him in a black hole. Then he'll come back.
See what I mean?
Or evolve
This is why I'm
into an
saying
even
that
more powerful
Godzilla
form. Godzilla's always
versus
possessed heightened adaptation,
Hulk is going to
but
be like an
many
infinite
iterations
battle, bro. You
clearly
can't see
showcase
one person,
instantaneous
or one creature
And
winning.
super forms. He's gone full shonen and powered up a few times. So much so, he almost kicked off
Burning
a
Godzilla.
nuclear winter
Let's go.
just by existing.
Even the Oxygen Destroyer could not permanently end the first Godzilla. His ghost possessed a robot, his bones summoned another Godzilla, and he rose as an undead revenant hell-bent on destroying Japan.
Okay, why Japan?
R.I.P. Japan,
Couldn't
bro.
he pick on
They be
some
going
other
through
country?
it, too.
He stomped
man.
around the Americas a few times, but it just isn't the same. Godzilla
Oh,
is
I remember that
intrinsically
Godzilla.
linked
That's
with
a
Japan,
Zilla.
a symbol of both their devastation and resilience.
Like the 1999 or
a
the
reminder
2000
of the
movie.
threat of nuclear
So,
war
this is a good
and
one.
what
It's
awaits
aight,
those who
questionable,
peer too
but it's aight.
deeply into the unknown. But also Japan's and Godzilla's perceived territory. To him, a stomping through
that's the
Osaka
stomping
is
grounds.
just another patrol.
Literally.
He's not always so bad,
Literally.
though. He can be super protective, defending other monsters, his own kid, and sometimes even people. I'd say there's 2 types of Godzillas: the monster of nature's wrath and the guardian of planet Earth.
Well, there is a third type, but to understand that, we should first answer a question.
What's that?
How does Godzilla walk?
On 2
With
legs,
his
Wiz.
big fat
obviously.
bottom, bro.
But according to Square Cube law, those legs should be
Oh.
crushed under his own weight.
Oh, God, here we
It
go
don't need to
again.
make sense,
A
bro.
creature like Godzilla
It don't need to make
cannot
sense.
realistically exist. This proved to be an elusive question for
See what I said?
decades, even
Man
highlighted in
in a
Shin
costume.
Godzilla, until a new theory was presented in the anime Singular Point. If Godzilla can't exist in our reality, what if he's from a different one?
What?
I have yet to
Like
watch
he's an
Singular Point,
alien
but that's
from
on my
another
watch list.
dimension?
Might watch it with you guys.
What if all kaiju come from a higher plane of existence with no regard for the known laws of physics? This dimension enters our reality in the form of archetype, a transtemporal conceptual particle.
It's that red dust that's floating all over the place.
This archetype can enter any timeline to terraform the Earth and all of reality so that kaiju can exist. This theoretically explains why various Godzillas appear in so many universes. they all trace back to one singular point: Godzilla Ultima.
Sporting the wide grin of a demonic Oni, Ultima is vicious. Just walking through Tokyo started 1,000 earthquakes around
Ultima
Japan.
look kinda
Even his
cool
own
though,
blood is a
man.
weapon.
Over 300 feet tall and growing ever more
at his
as
tail.
archetype distorts the universe, Ultima's existence implies a far more complex origin for all Godzillas. Godzilla is a test for humanity, a challenge laid out by an
That sucks.
eldritch entity from a dimension we are incapable of perceiving
eldritch
or comprehending.
It's kind of like how when we move an object and its shadow changes, we get why that happened. But to someone who exists in only a 2D plane, the shadow looks like it just randomly transformed into something totally different. Crazy to think about. Come a really long way from Big Lizard Smash Building, huh?
This shadow,
Man,
this
that's crazy.
wannabe god,
They really have, like,
desires to
expanded
play
upon the
with and
lore
destroy
heavily.
every single universe.
And Godzilla is its avatar.
I love
this
Ultima's
entity
freaking
sees the
atomic breath.
universe
Between
as an
his,
interactable
Shin Godzilla
fiction
in
that can
2014,
control
those are my
causality.
favorite, bro.
Ultima himself is a singular point, one of many gateways through which the entity can tamper
Especially
with
when
reality.
Think of it this way.
2014
If
is
something
like
happens
overcharged.
that the
Oh,
entity
I love
doesn't
it.
like, they can just say, that thing didn't actually happen, and presto, it no longer happened.
That's not to say
Reality
such an event
changing.
can't happen in the moment of occurrence, but the entity disconnects cause and effect and nullifies events in retrospect without regard for time.
And
I
now
couldn't
my
tell if
head
that's
hurts.
Ultima or not,
TLDR,
but,
Ultima tried to bring about a catastrophe
back
that
end-
would end the universe in like a week's
Oz?
time. So, a wacky robot
Well,
and a
stop.
time-traveling Alexa used a supercomputer and this familiar-looking doohickey
The orthogonal diagonalizer.
to zap
that
all
thing
of
of a-
archetype
who's it?
into
What's
its
it? What you
final
call it?
form, cutting
Yup.
off the
I
entity's
love that
connection to
tool.
the universe.
But not killing it. Because while each Godzilla has its differences, one thing remains certain.
Godzilla
unkillable.
is immortal.
That's right.
And that makes him the king.
That is freaking hard. All right,
All right,
it's
the
fight
combatants are
time.
set, and we've run the data through all
Take your
possibilities.
picks, guys.
It's
Godzilla
time
on the
for a
left,
death battle.
Hulk on the right. I'm going Godzilla, baby. I'm going Godzilla because Hulk has gotten his ass kicked multiple times on Death Battle. My dude lost to Broly. TikTok, let me know what y'all think, bro.
Godzilla has reached the city. So far, the evacuation is... Wait, look!
I'm gonna need that 3D model, bro, for when I platinum this over on the channel. I'm gonna need that 3D model right there. Oh, hey, that 3D model for Hulk is the Marvel Rivals. Yeah, that's Marvel Rivals. I know because it's on my desktop. I look at it every day. Thunderclap on him. Oh, that's that's crazy. The wall climbing. Up. Go ahead. Hulk smash. Doom!
All right, Hulk. Time for me to take over. We don't want any trouble.
He peeled his head back. No, but he's not dead though. See? Look at the dorsal fin things. The scales on his back. Bro making gravitational field. Does his own gravity. Yo, that was so crazy. That was fire, bro. He just absorbed all of that. He's like Monster Hulk now. Damn, punched his whole... Oh my God. That is crazy. Okay. Popped himself right back up. Oh, he's releasing all of his energy, bro. Yeah, thunderclap. Bro, this animation is fire, dude. I'm sorry, but all those people in the city, they're dead. There's no way we're surviving. We're surviving that. We're not surviving that. We're all dead. These two, it's like immovable object and an unstoppable force. Which one is which? I don't know.
Stupid lizard.
He said stupid lit. Oh, it's the red smoke. It's the red smoke from the entity, the eldritch entity. From Singular Point. Oh, damn. That's it. Oh, no. He's coming through the door. He's coming through the door. The green door. We about to get Godzilla Ultimate.
I think I understand.
Ultima Godzilla. Yep, there go the thick boy.
It's been days since the battle began, and the red dust is spreading.
And you're this close to the battle?
But we believe we are.
What? They're not. What is that?
Well,
Bruce Banner.
smash.
This Bruce Banner might be the trump card because he's a scientist, and just like the other scientists.
To 1 and rising. That's the odds. Chance to nullify the madness behind.
Okay,
the
making a
monster.
nullifier. Is that what it is?
2 + 2 is 5. A right angle is 80 degrees. This element is beyond what we can perceive.
Did you say a right angle is 80 degrees? Because that is crazy. 2 + 2. Wait. What? 2 + 2 is 5.
1,000 times.
2 + 2 is 4.
1 million. 1 trillion. I just need 1.
Oh, they made it to the entity, bro. So did they take the entity out? I'm lost, bro. I mean, clearly it looks like he took out Godzilla. Ended him. Cooked him.
You did it, big guy. We did it.
Hey, Hulk got a
Run
W?
this by me.
Godzilla fans, how y'all feeling, bro? 'Cause
Complicated, so let's break this down into 3 categories. First up, power.
I'm
Most
speechless.
versions of Godzilla can shrug
know
off
if I
black
agree
holes
with
and
this.
extinction level events, tag beyond
I don't
light speed
disagree.
foes like Gigan, blow
But it
up
seems like it would be a stalemate.
However, the Hulk is beyond that.
The big guy clapped a universe to bits and shook the infinite dimensions linked to the crossroads.
I mean, maybe
in a
not.
straight fight with a
Maybe they
classic
just been
Godzilla,
hoeing Hulk for
616
so long, bro. I'm used to him
smashes the
losing.
power advantage.
But factoring in Ultima changes things. The entity sees all of space-time and can manipulate its results at a whim. No matter how strong the
Yeah, but
Hulk
they got-
got, Ultima could potentially negate it.
But,
But
Hulk broke chains made of
they
the
got Bruce
first
Banner
firmament, which could
doing sciencey
overwhelm
stuff, bro.
eternity.
An abstract concept of a being not entirely unlike Ultima's entity.
Even a small piece of the first firmament could break the multiverse. Plus, Hulk kept up with Odin Force Thor, who is also on a celestial level of power.
So the gap in power becomes nebulous. Still, unless Hulk could remove Ultima from the equation, neither held a clear
So their
advantage
power
in
is
power and
almost
stats.
equal, bro.
Especially when you look at their
then
immortality.
their
This was practically
immortality
a
is equal as well.
never-ending
He just
death
keeps
loop.
coming back.
Even with their healing factors, both could technically kill each other, but then just come right back.
The green door instantly appears when Hulk goes to the below place, and the higher dimensional entity could always summon a replacement Godzilla avatar. So both Hulk and Godzilla could not stay dead.
Unless they could somehow prevent what was happening in those other dimensions.
Which is
So let's
exactly
examine
what
the layers
Bruce
of
Banner
their
did,
multiverses.
okay?
Marvel's Cosmos has infinite higher dimensions, which themselves are transcended by the astral plane, the superflow, and so on.
I don't know what
until
none of
you
that
reach
means.
The House
of Ideas. What the hell is
the
that?
domain of the one above all.
Since the one below all mirrors the one above all, the below place mirrors the House of Ideas. Get it?
In comparison, the cosmos of Godzilla's multiverse is just
The
as
basement
vast
of
and
ideas, that's what
infinite,
it should be called.
but does not have the same sort of transcending layers above and below. This means the below place, the Hulk's respawn point and source of power,
is a straight Marvel
out of the
Rivals
entity's
picture, bro.
reach.
So the real question is,
I'm
if
with
they
it,
both
though.
can't die and Ultima's entity can't affect the below place, could Hulk somehow stop the entity before it destroyed the universe?
It all comes down to
Yeah, why
Gamma
not?
and Archetype. Ultima was defeated in the anime by using a trans-temporal superdimension calculator operating at infinite speeds to activate the
And see,
orthogonal diagonal.
that's where Bruce,
turning
who's
Archetype
the
against itself.
whatchamacallit thingamajigger, bro?
endlessly spews
Bruce can make
this
his
stuff,
own.
So
He's
there's
smart
plenty
enough.
to work with. And
Fourth
Hulk can
smartest
reach
man
into
in the-
comic
in the-
book
in the
gutter
planet.
space, so he should be able to reach
On the
through a
planet.
singular point. But that's not enough.
Fortunately for Hulk, it just so happens he knows someone who, like scientists who have defeated Godzilla in the past, is an expert on particles from a greater
Yeah,
dimension.
so it's a
that
no-brainer, bro.
mutate
With the
reality
breakdown, I
beyond our
agree. I
understanding.
agree. I
Who made a
agree.
device with those
Sue me.
particles that break space-time, like the diagonalizer? Who made
The
a
diagonalizer,
supercomputer that
whatchamacallit,
scanned the
who's
infinite
a what's it?
multiverse with the speed of a
Thingamajigger.
hypermind, like the dimension calculator? Hell, the guy made an interstellar radio out of sticks and stones in a matter of days, and even built an ultimate nullifier. It's like he was made for this.
The Green Door waits for no Hulk, including Banner. Even if Ultima's catastrophe destroyed the universe, the door could deposit Banner in a different universe and he could continue the fight.
He had all the time
So,
in the infinite multiverse.
there you
There
have
was
it.
only one way this could end, and only
Godzilla
one
ain't got
person
nothing
who could
on
make
Hulk.
it so.
Even among
I'm with it,
gods and
I think.
monsters, man
Maybe.
was the ultimate weapon.
The winner is Bruce Banner.
That's simple.